Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Cannon with an explanation of my supplemental page to the lesson book. I call this page 9.5. Probably really should be page 8.5 because it's going to fit between pages 8 and 9 of the Standard of Excellence book. I'm displaying the clarinet, trumpet, horn page, although I do have a page for each instrument, and if you're my student that wants to play this, I've shared it on the Google Classroom also, but I tried to give everybody a hard copy too. So I just have a few songs that help us practice our fourth note and our fifth note. If you play flute, low brass, trombone, baritone, tuba, or percussion, your fourth note is E flat and your fifth note is F. If you play trumpet, clarinet, or in this instance horn, I have you practicing this page also, those notes are going to be F and G. If you play saxophone, they're going to be C and D. And if you're doing a higher version of horn, you could be thinking about B flat and C, but I kept you on the low side for this because I feel like it's a little easier to practice. So these songs right here, I came up with a couple corny names for them because why not? So this first one I called So What because you could call the fifth note of your scale so if you're doing your solfege. And this is just going to help you practice this exact note all the way. And you know what I want to do? Something a little fancy. I could do this and show you the flute version, and then I could also do that and show you the saxophone version. Maybe I can get them all lined up. Let's see. Maybe not. We're watching my experiment live and in person. So you're noticing the difference though between the notes, and flute players this looks like a really normal note for you, and trumpet players same, but you might think that the others looks higher or lower, which is kind of interesting. All right, so this is going to help us practice quarter notes, half notes, and whole notes on your fifth note. Let's try this song together. So What? It's all the same letters, so I'm not going to have you necessarily read this or finger it because it's the same thing all the way through. Let's actually try counting it together first. Here we go. Ready? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might notice I like to whisper the rests. This is one of the things I miss the most about in-person teaching is I really like doing rhythms up on the board and pointing at them and counting. Let you guys come up to the board and write the counting. We'll get back to that someday, but for now, I would love it if you would point and count some of your songs too, kind of like you saw my cursor do. All right, let's give this song a try. 1, 2, ready, play. I hope that went pretty well for you. Trumpet players especially, make sure you're blowing really fast air, fast cold air to get those higher notes to come out, okay? And almost, instead of thinking ta to start the notes, think T. That's gonna help too. All right, next song, we will go fa, because again, this is the fa syllable on solfege. I know I'm corny. Let's count this one together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I hope you guys notice I'm trying to make a difference when I count the half notes to show that they last those two counts. Half notes can be kind of challenging. Sometimes we try to play whole notes, sometimes we try to cut them short like quarter notes. So just make sure you're thinking your two counts for each of those half notes. All right, let's try playing it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 3, 4. All right. The next next one I entitled Crazy Hot Cross Buns, because you'll notice this is not the notes we're used to for hot cross buns. We're actually going to start on our fifth note and play like 5, 4, 3. What's really neat is if you're in the same room as someone else and they know how to play hot cross buns, if you play this crazy version at the same time as them, it'll sound like a duet and it'll actually sound really pretty together. Another goal for when we do finally get to play together again, right? All right. Let's, sorry, this is my first video like this, so I'm kind of making this up as I go along. Take a second, pause the video, read that out loud to yourself, and then finger practice it, and unpause, and we'll try it together. Okay, ready, set, pause. All right, let's try this song together. 1, 2, 3, go. Awesome, I hope that went really well for you. Our last song is called Good Practice. Man, I had a hard time coming up with names for these songs, and if you'll notice, on next week's, or the next page I give you like this, I actually let you name a couple of them. Good practice is just practicing between those two different notes, those newish notes that we're trying, the fourth note and the fifth note of the scale, fa and so, if we can call them that. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to pause the video to read and finger this. Please pause. All right, let's try this song. 1, 2, 3, go. Excellent. So these songs are meant to be practiced along with some of your other favorites like Hot Cross Buns or Mary Had a Little Lamb. So definitely check those out from your packet that you have also. Have fun practicing, and please remember, if you have any questions, leave them in the Google Classroom. I'll even check it over vacation. I hope you have a great week of practicing. Thank you.